One of my favorite tracks in the game, the Battle Challenge theme has a catchy piano riff in the background, which I personally love in songs, and a saxophone, which is another immediate positive for me. It just sounds like a big band tune in the style of a Super Mario 3D World song. The game has one of my favorite soundtracks in a video game, so I immediately just loved this when I heard it. The Kong Bananza theme is amazing, and it sounds like something out of a Splatoon game with complete gibberish for lyrics. I saw a comment saying this is what English sounds like to non-English speakers, and honestly that checks out. Despite the nonsense lyrics, it's super catchy with a fast tempo, heavy percussion, and a slick guitar riff. The Disco Hall theme isn't my favorite song in the entire game, but it fits the theme of this area so well. It's a groovy area and has disco style music. Not gonna lie, I was not expecting this type of area in the game. Okay, now that I went over a couple tracks, I just want to say there are a few I will purposely not talk about to avoid going over any spoilers. If you want to know absolutely nothing about the game, I suggest saving this and coming back when you're done. The Snake Bananza theme, this one caught me off guard in the best way. About halfway through, Pauline just starts rapping, and this is just one of the most entertaining tracks in the game, and arguably the best transformation track. Like, just listen to this. Now, the Void Kong battle kind of reminds me of Bowser's Fury in a way with the lead guitar, with a hint of Super Mario Galaxy and even Super Paper Mario a little bit. I don't know how to explain it, but I just kind of hear it. Let me know in the comments if you do as well. The Lagoon Layer. In a game with a lot of fast-paced songs led by a metal guitar, it's nice to have a peaceful tune to accompany you on this journey. It's just a relaxing and soft track with some light brass and light percussion. It makes you want to just take in the scenery and walk around instead of destroying the ground. It kind of reminds me of Pauline from Odyssey, just in vibe. Pika Bruiser battle. I know I mentioned Splatoon earlier, but this sounds even more like a Splatoon song. Even Mad Mixer sounds like Splatoon music, so I'm going to play both here. Now for the return of the DK rap. Yes, the iconic Donkey Kong rap is finally back. It's essentially the same version we all know from Donkey Kong 64, but it's just as ridiculous and fun as ever. I don't care if it's old, they brought it back, and that deserves a moment of appreciation. Like, I know we've gotten it back a few times, but still, like, I'm just glad we got it. Heart of Gold is a very interesting song, and it sounds like something straight out of a Disney movie. The team that made Odyssey and now Bonanza seems to really love when Pauline sings in dramatic fashion. Not only is it a great song, but there's a great part where Pauline starts singing to the tune of the original Donkey Kong, and this is arguably the best song in the game. It's just amazing. It completely comes out of left field, but we're here for it. This is probably one of the best Donkey Kong songs ever, and that's saying something with how many great songs the series has had. Now for Ostrich Bananza. This track embraces chaos like the main themes of the game, and it's filled with upbeat, nonsensical vocals, almost like Pauline singing after shuffling random syllables in a blender, but somehow it works. The instrumental backing feels like it was recorded by a live orchestra trying to keep up with the vocal madness, and the result is a whimsical, energetic mess in the best way possible. A short song, but still something that's very memorable. The Victory Dance theme is a brief celebration that references the classic Donkey Kong Country melodies. It's a charming nod to longtime fans, and it hits just the right nostalgia after a win. The Zebra Kong theme. This one is wild. Just like the other transformation tracks, it's packed with gibberish vocals, but there's one word that stands out clearly: zebra. That's it, that's the lyric. Musically, it's got this vaguely Latin-inspired rhythm, or maybe that's just what I'm hearing. It's offbeat, unexpected, and totally fitting for a game that embraces the bizarre. The Donkey Kong Country theme remixed. So remember the classic Donkey Kong Country theme? Yeah, you do, I don't even need to ask that question. Now imagine it with a jazzy twist, saxophones, brass sections, and that toe-tapping swing you'd expect from a big band. This remixed version adds a lively, celebratory energy while still keeping the heart of the original. Nintendo's absolutely been killing these musical throwbacks lately. Like, Mario Kart World has so many retro tracks, and I covered this in another video if you want to check that out. And honestly, this one might be my favorite remix of the DK theme yet. The Eggshell Hotel in the Forest Layer. I don't have too much to say about this one, I just thought it sounded like elevator music. Let me know if you thought the same. Stickerbush Symphony. Another rare moment of serenity, Stickerbush Symphony slows down things with a peaceful, ambient vibe. It's a dramatic contrast to the game's more bombastic tracks, especially Pauline's ballads, but this calm, atmospheric piece gives players a chance to soak in the scenery and breathe for a moment. It's a welcome, meditative break in the action. It's so good to finally have the song back after who knows how many years. The Canyon Layer theme. This sounds like something out of a western with its old-timey sound mixed with a more modern vibe, if that makes sense. It isn't too crazy of a song, but it fits the layer perfectly. Now, while not the strongest of the transformation tracks, Elephant Bonanza still holds its own. It's kind of like a thudding, like heavy rhythm that really drives home the sensation of turning into a massive elephant. It's a goofy song, it's not quite as memorable as the others, but I still like it. For the bonus stage, just listen to this and tell me it isn't peak. I'm so glad this is back like so many other songs in this game. Simian's Segue, another classic DK song returning, and it's pretty much the same as it has been in years past, but it's just such an iconic song I had to include it. The Feast Layer songs. There's a lot of these, and they're all fairly distinct. The best ones have similar upbeat vibes like something out of a carnival. My two favorites are Main Gate Market and Fried Pride Plaza. Just two fun songs that once again fit their area just perfectly. And the last song I want to talk about in this video should come as no surprise. It's Gangplank Gallion. Remember when this came back in Smash when King K. Rool was revealed? Everyone was obsessed with the song, and for good reason. Well, it's back now, and it might not be my favorite version of this, but it's definitely up there. It is still a creative, heavier version of this fantastic theme, and let's be honest, it wouldn't be the biggest Donkey Kong game ever without this. And those are just some songs I wanted to go over in this video. Let me know if you want to see a part 2 because there's over 100 music tracks in this game and I could only cover a handful because I haven't actually finished Bonanza yet and I haven't even gotten up to some of these songs in the game. So I did want to try to avoid getting spoilers for myself. However, the game did just come out and I did want to cover some of my favorite songs after hearing the soundtrack. I'm sure I left out plenty of songs, so please let me know in the comments. If there's enough songs and enough people like this video, I will make a part 2. Also, be sure to check out my other content. I have a Pikmin documentary, I have videos of nostalgic games, I have videos of a lot of Nintendo topics, and I plan on making a lot more. So please subscribe, like, comment, and I also have a Discord if you want to join that. Thank you for watching Domainy, and I'll see you next time.